This is part 5 to the video entitled Wiping the Slater Clean. Let's wrap up with some provoking questions to ponder. 1. Why do all 3 Dimenstein reports require the victim's name to be edited at the request of Julia Slater? 2. Whose name was in the victim's field on all 3 original reports? 3. Why are all 3 Dimenstein reports inclusive of information that suggests they did not have a confirmatory sample for Carlton, yet then state that Carlton appears to be a match? 4. Why do the Dimenstein reports indicate the Gene Dimenstein slide consisted of 2 male donors, yet they stated Carlton was guilty? 5. And why did they not charge Carlton with the Dimenstein rape and murder if his semen supposedly matched? 6. Why does the Thurman DNA report state the male profile obtained from the sperm fraction is not the same as the male profile from Gene Dimenstein, which according to their report indicated Carlton was the donor, yet they charged Carlton with the rape and murder of Martha Thurman? 7. Why, if supposedly the sperm found for Thurman didn't match Carlton by reason of deduction, then who are the other 2 male donors the crime lab found on the sperm sample for Martha Thurman? 8. Why was the Thurman report requested by Julia Slater to have the victim's name updated? 9. Who was the original victim on the Thurman report? 10. Why was the Woodruff report requested by Julia Slater to have the victim's name updated? 11. Who was the original victim on the Woodruff report? 12. If the semen from victims Jackson, Scheibel, and Thurman were tested by a technique called secretor typing, and those tests all came back as the perpetrator being a non-secretor, which means the semen sample does not include traces of that person's blood group in all semen deposits, then why would they have not excluded Carlton Gary in the earlier years as a secretor, who leaves traces of his blood group in his semen, just like they did with the other initial suspects they had before Carlton, who came back secretors as well? And 13. If Carlton was excluded on Jackson, Scheibel, Thurman, Woodruff, and Miller specifically because of Libas's confession, and supposedly all the crimes were attributed to the stalking strangler, how could he only have been charged for some of the crimes for those victims and not be charged for the one, Dimenstein, they supposedly were able to match? Please feel free to visit all of this evidence in its entirety on my blog site at hypocrite2healer.wordpress.com. Stay tuned for the next part in this series.